welcome to RealmCast 12 with...
Where do we start?
Yeah.
We're all thrown off.
I know, huh?
Let's start with Tiffy Tiff anyway.
Tiffy Tiff.
Hey, what up, guys? Well,
Dash ahead.
Spornox and presenting...
Oh, that's going to sound so terrible when you're listening to it afterwards.
Who's that?
It's a mystery person.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm Sriracha.
Sriracha.
And?
Who's this guy next to you?
Buff Soldier.
Buff Soldier.
So Sriracha
Buff
and Buffy
Soldier.
have joined us today and will be joining us from now on in the future. And I say us, but sadly, I actually don't mean us.
Parts of us.
Yeah.
So here's what's going down. There's been a little reshifting in the GMs for Realm of the Mad God. And Dash Ahead and Tiffy Tiff will be leaving us and moving to Kingdoms of Camelot. And we get Buffy, Buff Soldier, and Sriracha. So please welcome them.
Hooray.
Yay!
this is their audio debut.
Yes.
This is their debut for the
Everything.
world, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
So, thanks for taking over our spot on Realm, guys.
You're welcome.
A fun game to work on and a fun community to take charge of. So, good luck there. And we'll be maybe popping into RealmCast occasionally to say hi to you guys. Not you guys, the community. We do it every day. So.
That's
No
true.
love. No love.
Cool.
So that was the big piece of community news, but there's actually another big piece of community news.
I'm...
Oh, can I say my haiku?
Yes.
I
you
wrote
gotta
a
goodbye.
special
Before
haiku.
we do that...
Well, at least I won't be around anymore for you to say my name on the air.
We did haikus.
No, just Tiffy Tiff wrote a haiku.
Oh.
A goodbye haiku.
So read your haiku while I
Make
shake
sure
my
that
head-
this is
shake my
recording.
head at Zborn.
I don't see too many things going up and down.
Okay.
Right, is anyone talking on those tracks?
Yeah.
I'm the bottom one.
We're
Is my
learning
thing
some new
going up?
technology.
Yeah, it's
here.
a little bit. Tiff's is definitely
Do you see this one go up now? At all? Maybe.
a
Can
little
you
bit.
hear me?
Yeah.
Is anybody
Why
out
don't,
there?
why don't we do a
That's
little
it.
pause here,
No,
and
Tiff-
we will
Tiff,
just
read
check
your
the
haiku and
recording.
we'll check the volume after that.
Okay, here's the haiku. Hard to do goodbyes, tears, hugs, and awesome high fives. Realm is in my heart.
That's beautiful,
Aw.
Tiff.
Okay, and now we're going to pause and check our volume.
And we're back. And the good news is the audio is working. So
Yay!
Yay, I think it's working.
we got to
Yay.
keep
We'll see.
Tiffy's...
Everything sounds okay, not great.
Oh, Dash. We will
we're
miss-
just we're going through transition here, so yeah.
So we do have another announcement.
Good.
We have some new moderators.
Oh yay!
So I just
Yay.
wanted to quickly congratulate Black Jam, Maddie Fatty, Sans, Frogboffin, Liam, and Nambiar.
Congratulations.
You can find them on the forums.
Yes.
All names you're probably familiar with already. if
Yeah.
you've been on
Yeah,
the
you guys
forums.
probably know all of them, but they're good.
They're
people.
awesome. Yeah. So in there, anytime you have a situation in the forums, feel free to contact one of them or the existing moderators. And there's a list of them on the forums, because right now I cannot think.
So thanks to everyone who applied for that. We got a lot of applications, and are we sure it's recording me?
I don't know.
Can you hear me well?
you have the microphone down
I know,
your
well,
throat.
but I'm also looking at the computer screen here, and it doesn't look good over there.
I know, but I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
I don't want to do another pause. I gotta say, good stuff. This is flowing really well.
This is our best podcast to date.
Okay, well, we're gonna hope that you can hear me, and I'm gonna scoot next to Zbornox in case you can't.
And I'm going to scoot my microphone over here. So, and we're also on a time crunch today, so that's even more awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that things are flowing so well. So let's just rush through here.
All right.
Let's do
Animated
this.
GIF winners. We had an animated GIF contest. It was really awesome. We got lots of great submissions. We had to choose some winners. We picked our top 3. You want to just read them?
Yeah, definitely. In no particular order, I don't think.
No
No
order at all.
Mick Gangsta with his...
What?
Mick Gangsta did this awesome stop motion thing.
Very cool. Very
He
cool.
hand drawn and animated it.
It took him how long? Like 3 hours to do, or 6 hours, something like that.
I think like 5 days or something.
Was it?
No,
It was
I
a
don't
20-frame stop motion, hand drawn, animated little GIF. It was great.
It was cool.
Yeah. Moving on.
Man
Good job.
K.
Good job.
Man K with the Oryx flying thingy.
Yarn orcs.
Neon Oryx. Apparently, Spornox is just being introduced to the internet in the last few weeks. So she didn't know what that was, but that was really awesome. They took the Neon Cat and slapped Oryx's face on it. It was pretty fun.
I enjoyed that.
Uh-huh.
And this is probably my favorite. I'm going to pick a favorite here. This is Tiffy's Travel with my favorite Lord Ruthven.
No, this was Potato Tea. What are you doing? This one was done by Potato Tea.
Yeah.
It was a drawing of Lord Ruthven holding a book called Tiffy's Travels. I'm sorry, I wrote Tiffy's Travels there just to confound you.
I was confounded. So congratulations, and we will be getting you your awards
Shortly.
sometime
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, let's promise today. That's
Yeah,
a great idea.
today's a good idea. And that's our
That's the
community
end of
news.
community news. So let's turn things over to Willem for a little
Game
news. in case there
news.
is. I think there is.
Yeah. So anyone who's been on testing will see we've opened it back up again, and we're starting to test out the new dungeon and the new event which goes with it. So there's a dragon-themed dungeon and a dragon-themed event that you can see in the realm, and we've also been going in there and spawning it randomly. And the event is pretty much finished, and the dungeon is going to get a little bit more love. So for the next week, I'm going to be taking over for Travis, who is also starting to transition to working on KOC as well. So I'm going to be taking over the mantle on the dungeon that he's working on, and polishing it and making the boss more exciting and just making it into as awesome a dungeon as possible, because I know you guys have been really asking for some high-level content, and I want to deliver that.
Cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, that's cool. And I don't imagine any other big updates right now.
No, I mean, I want to reiterate that Travis is starting to transition away, so he's done some really great work with us, so please give him a fond farewell on
Aw,
the forums.
boosh.
Boosh, yes.
Maybe they should have him on one last time on the RealmCast.
Yeah.
Next
Maybe
week.
we'll pull him back in.
Yeah.
Okay,
See you.
great.
So moving on, we have questions for the new guys.
Yeah, I also have a theory about what's going on with the volume, but I don't know if we should test it right now or not.
Oh, what's that?
I don't want to go into it on the air.
Okay.
Secret theories.
Yeah, let's ask questions and then break again and listen to how things are.
All right.
Because they're gonna have to leave anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so go around and people who have better sound than me ask these questions.
Okay. So we're gonna take which one first? Which one wants to go first? No nose goes.
Can we answer together?
Yeah, just
Sure.
you guys
Just
can
ask the
answer.
question,
Yeah,
then
that's
they
fine.
Take turns to answer.
All right. What are your GM names?
I said Sriracha.
Okay.
And mine's Buff Soldier.
And how did you decide on them?
I had a really, really hard time trying to decide what my GM name would be. So I started looking around my desk, and I noticed a bottle of Sriracha. And I really like hot sauce, and it was like it was meant to be. So I just said, I think this is going to work. And thus, Sriracha was born.
And you can find him as Sir Racha in both in-game and the forums.
That's right. That's Sir, S-I-R, Racha.
Racha.
Cool.
Tight.
Cool.
Very tight.
Cool.
And I picked my name because I went to the University of Colorado, and our school mascot was the buffalo, and I wanted to do
Buffaloes are really
yeah,
buff.
and I wanted to do Buffalo Soldier, and there's a 10-character limit, and kept shooting down every.
Oh, gee.
I'll be recorded. I wanted
I
to.
had a pen so I could help Spornox out by writing down what
So-
time this was, but
I wanted to. All right, so
10
minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Okay. I picked my name because I went to the University of Colorado, and our school mascot was the buffalo, and I wanted to do Buffalo Soldier, but there's a 10-character limit, and Dash Ahead kept shooting down every name I wanted to create, and so finally I just combined it all into that one little phrase.
He's
And
hardcore.
Do you
Buffalo
like
Soldier.
the song? Bob
yeah,
Marley,
I wanted to
Buffalo
see if I could
Soldier?
get that as my theme song for before every podcast, just so I can be out there.
Call our
Like a
lawyers.
5-second.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
Well, we have
every
Tiff-
time before I speak, I want
Oh,
I
wait,
want
we
it.
just, if we have Tiff sing it for you, actually, that's totally legal. So
Okay, we can work with that.
Sing it,
every time,
Tiffy.
do you want to sing a little
No.
snippet? Okay,
Aw.
good.
Come on, girl.
Soldier
Okay, that was question
in the
one.
heart
Let's move
of
on.
America.
And he's pretty buff too. He didn't mention that.
Yeah, Tiff, ask the next question.
Okay. Where are you guys from?
Me? Oh, yeah. So Racha is from San Francisco. He's born and raised here. So that's tight.
Again, type.
And yeah, Buff Soldier, I'm from San Francisco too, both born and raised.
Wow.
Cool.
I was just doing facial expressions.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to just
Should we
Wow.
not do something?
No.
Should we
When,
not be something?
when did you guys start working at Kabam?
Ooh, it's been a while. What was it? Let's say August of 2011. I started out
on the nose.
at the same time as Dash Ahead. Actually, we were in the same group of hires together. So memories
We go back.
in the corner of my mind.
And I started in April 2012
With me.
with
Warnox.
with
Hey, there
Warnox,
we go.
yep.
Yeah.
Reunited.
And it feels so good.
Why is it that when you have microphones in front of you, everybody has
know.
to sing?
I
like,
know. It's
Oh,
hard.
it's hard.
it's not
It's
karaoke
hard.
night, guys.
I've never had that problem.
Yeah.
I guess it'll
I-
never
I
happen
guess-
again once Tiff is gone from the realm.
No.
Oh, it'll happen.
It's the
Okay, good.
Asian in me.
So, what game did you guys work on? Where did you come from?
Oh,
Remember this?
I worked on a couple games, but I originally started on Gloria Rome, and then worked on Dragons for a little bit, Dragons of Atlantis, and then I went to KLC, and now I'm on your guys' super fun game,
There you go.
Realm of the Mad God. So that's exciting.
And I've been on quite a few games. I was on Glory of Rome, Global Warfare, Thirst of Night, Kingdoms of Camelot, Battle for the North, Kingdoms of Camelot, and now I'm on Realm, so I'm excited to be on this game. I've been having a lot of fun playing it and exploring everything and working with. I'm excited to work with the new team on seeing everything that we can release out there for you guys.
Well, that flows right into the next question. What is your impression of Realm so far?
That wasn't the next question.
Oh,
Can I answer that one?
It can.
That's the one I want to
That's a
answer.
good next
Yeah,
question.
do that one
Yeah.
next.
Yeah. Yes.
I think it's tight.
And what's your favorite class?
So I've been playing the Necromancer a little bit, trying to
yeah.
beef that guy up. Yeah, that's my favorite class.
There you go.
I really love it. I'm a huge fan of MMOs. That's what I played strictly, for like 5 years for a while. So I'm a huge fan of it. I'm addicted to the game already.
Nice.
And I like the Huntress. I love characters with, bows and arrows. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just want to max out DPS, huh?
yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Okay, and
Jump back a question.
okay, which one?
What did you do before you came
Yeah.
to Kabam? That
Huh?
one.
Oh, what did you do before you came to Kabam?
So I was working at Starbucks for
What?
a good 5 or 6 years, and then there was this whole dark period of my life that I don't really like to talk about. But
Maybe another time.
Okay.
yeah, we'll save that for another RealmCast.
A very special RealmCast.
Yeah, heartfelt one.
All
but-
about Sriracha.
Yeah, and I was making coffee too.
So how'd you get into the game industry then?
I don't know. I just kind of landed here, but I've always enjoyed playing games. Like Buffy over here was saying. I like playing. I've grown up playing MMOs, and I like doing stuff. So
You like doing stuff?
yeah,
What?
That's weird.
is it?
I pretty much came to Kabam right out of college, and being in the game industry, my first introduction was actually when I was still in high school. I was an intern for Xbox Magazine, reviewing games and stuff, and fell in love with the industry, the swag at the events, all the events,
Cool.
early releases of games and
I'm
stuff.
surprised they let you into the events as a minor, because often minor
Yeah.
interns who are minors have a lot of trouble getting into
I,
events.
I looked older than I was,
Ah.
so it kind of helped.
I know that at a lot of outlets, because they don't have money to pay editors, like they get interns,
Yeah.
and they're always like teenagers, and then they bring them to events and they can't get in because all the events serve alcohol. And
No, I mean, I think I was kind of unique in that I was still in high school. Most interns are generally in college.
Yeah.
It was just kind of luck of the draw. I
Yeah.
did really good in the interview, and it worked out. So
where are they
Cool.
based out of?
they're based in South San Francisco right now.
Oh, are they
Nice.
Are they Future?
Yeah,
So-
Future.
yeah.
Future.
Oh,
There you
futures.
go. Okay, let's just get back to our line of questioning.
How long have you been playing games?
Since the day I was born.
There you go.
Yeah,
Tight.
very tight.
I'll be honest, since I was like 3. Once I actually figured out how to play a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can remember a time when I didn't play games, actually. Like, ever. Since I was aware of the world, I think I was playing games.
Video games or just games?
Video games. Because one of my first memories is my NES breaking. I don't even remember
Really?
getting the NES.
Wow.
I remember the second NES I had, because the first one broke in a thunderstorm, and lightning struck our house and blew out the NES.
Oh my
And so I
god.
remember that. That's like a distinct memory.
I remember, I
I
remember
got a new one.
Oregon Trail on DOS.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember that.
Free Windows Oregon
Yes.
Trail.
Yeah.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anybody remember Museum Madness? Anybody ever play that?
No, I don't remember that one.
It was kind of lame, but
Okay, let's skip the next one and just get to the important question.
Do you have any tattoos?
yeah, I have a tattoo on my, I don't know, whatever you call this, on your side,
Yeah.
but it's not finished yet.
So I love handles, I believe.
Love handles.
On my
The
butt.
cupcake.
No, I guess on my love handles, but it's not done yet, so I can't really reveal what it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long is it going to take to finish?
Probably forever. I don't know.
Is it
So you'll
big?
never
It's
be
big?
done.
Uh-huh.
Is it big?
Is it big? Yeah, it's pretty big.
He'll show you.
I'll show you.
Draw down.
Look forward to seeing it.
I don't.
Not the one on my butt. I don't have one on my butt.
And Buffy?
I have 2 tattoos. I have a anatomically correct heart on my left arm that's bleeding, and it says "Follow your heart" over it. And then on my right arm, I have the state of California with the bridge going over it and all kinds of fog and eyes looking down over it. And it's kind of a work in progress, something that I can just keep adding things on. Because, if you ever got a tattoo, they're kind of addicting. So it's something that you just kind of always work on.
Yeah. That's cool.
So,
Cool.
with me departing, your whole GM team will be tatted up. So, feel secure in that.
Wait,
And,
Tiffy has tattoos?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I'm the only one who didn't on our team. Okay, so that brings us to the end of questions that we had for you guys. Yay, thanks for joining us. So we're going to take a break and then come back with Q&A questions and hope that our sound is okay.
And we're back.
We're back.
Hooray! And
Yay.
I'm on a mic that is picking up my sound now too. Sorry for that earlier, guys. I figured out the problem, but it was towards the end, and I couldn't do anything about it.
So hopefully you can hear what's going on.
Oh, they could hear me before. I just sounded bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
But-
also, I just want to let you guys know I've got an unusual. I'm in a broken chair that likes to lean back, so I've situated the mic on my belly. And so if you get weird belly sounds traveling up the mic stand, it's me. But I'm gonna try it for this episode. And we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see
And
how this
then that
works.
way, Zbornox and I can burp into the mic as much as we want and blame it on Will's belly.
I will call it out if you do that.
So
Pro-
we did have
post-process
the
burps.
sound of emergency crews driving by because we're next to a window today, unfortunately. But I think we're good now.
I think we're good, dudes.
We're
Okay.
good.
So
Okay.
Let's get into
let's
it.
just get into our normal
Okay.
thing.
I'll start it off. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Cognac, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you like beards?
Yes.
Okay.
On whom?
Yeah. It
on
depends
Dash
on
Ahead.
whom.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is really furry today.
Yeah, it's gotten way out of control, actually.
I've got a little anecdote that there are 3 7-Elevens near my house, and they're
Uh-huh.
all equidistant to where I live.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
And one of them is notably bad. I don't go. It's in a sketchy neighborhood. There's always like gross, weird people outside. But then there's 2, and they both have really good stocks, and there's always nice people. And one of them I favor over the other because the people who work there have fantastic beards.
Yeah.
Really?
And I call it Beard 7-Eleven so that my roommates know what I'm talking about when I say I'm going to go to the
what
host
kind of beards? Is it like really
like
long?
glorious, like with the long, and they
Wow.
have the mustaches that curl up.
Mhm.
on
No
the
way,
sides. It's very
that's
impressive. And every single employee. It's like
Really?
every single one of them has
So
a great beard.
I have a beard of laziness, unlike some people's beards that they groom and they use mustache wax.
Yeah.
And they trim it all the time. My beard is because I don't like to do those things, and so I just let it get out of control for a while.
You just let it
And
run
then
wild.
and then I just beat it back with a weed whacker or something and then start over. What's going on,
Nothing.
Justin?
Justine.
Good.
I'm still learning.
So there were more
So,
questions to this
yeah.
besides do we like beards, but suffice it to say, I really like beards.
And Mr. Cognac also wants to know, besides the beard question, any new news about the NMC Draconis dungeon?
But we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
It's getting polished. You'll probably see it again on testing in a week or so, but I'm going through. So this dungeon, normally I would say, oh yeah, it'll be done in a week. But 3 different people have worked on the code.
Mm-hmm.
One of which isn't super familiar with how to program in
Yeah.
the language that we use. So the code is a nightmare. It's
Oh.
really crazy looking. And I don't know if, I'm assuming most people out there are not programmers. But if you are, you'll know what I'm talking about. That programming, there's more than one way to do it.
Yep.
And everyone has their own style. So I write code in a certain way, Travis writes code in a certain way, and everyone has their own thing. So picking up someone else's code where they've written it alone, not ever intending someone else to have to go through it, can be very confusing because
Yeah.
it just will seem like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And are there any hints about what treasures could or would do?
Oh.
This was asked a lot.
Oh,
so.
people really are intrigued by the treasures.
Yeah, I don't want to reveal. So I will say that there will be one new untiered thing and some other things.
Oh.
Also.
Things and things. Or no, a thing and then other things,
More
right?
things.
A new
after-
untiered thing and then some other things.
Okay. So you guys start the speculation engines, figure out what he means.
Speculation engines. Thank you very much. Moving along to
So Crapadap wrote in. He's got 2 questiones. You refer to them almost every RealmCast, and it seems the engineers take the brunt of the work. Oh, so he means we refer to the engineers almost every RealmCast, and we do. Will we ever get to hear their voices? You have. So when we had Alec on here before, he was one of our engineers. We had Indigo on here before. He is an engineer as well. And yeah, there's plenty of...
We're going to pull Tom in on one of
Cool.
the next ones coming up, too.
Yeah.
So you'll get to meet
So
him.
Oh, cool,
Tom is
yeah.
a more recent addition to the team, but he's been here for a few months now, and he's great people too. So yeah, we'll pull him in and have some fun.
Yeah, so maybe write some engineering-related questions.
Mhm. Yeah, if we are going to bring one of them, or if they are going to bring one of them in, they'll let you guys know in the question thread, and you guys can ask questions specifically for them. Or at least the way you describe the situation implies they're always moving from one test to the next. They are, which is why we don't bring them in all the time, because they're very busy. And so taking time away from working isn't always the best thing for them. But yeah, we'll pull Thomas in and have some fun.
Cool. So the next question comes from Baka Incorp.
Like Baka Incorporated.
Yes.
That's
not
what
Ba Kane Corp.
Not
yeah.
not Ba Kane Corp.
Yeah, not Bacane Corp.
Okay, so his question is, have you ever imagined Realm of the Mad God to be reconceived as something else, like a book or a comic series?
We were just talking to Alec about something pretty fun like that, but we can't talk about it here.
So kind of.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yes, the answer is yes.
Yes. What is your take on those people who kill their characters intentionally, throwing away months of work in one fell swoop?
I assume they do this to get fame.
Yeah.
Or they do it out of protest to something that we did in the game.
Well, I mean, don't kill your character out of protest because we don't know.
We don't even notice.
Yeah.
So, or they'll
that's
they'll do it out of protest. They'll post it to the forums or something, and we'll notice and we'll say, "Oh, that's too bad."
Yeah, but it doesn't really affect us, so you shouldn't
Yeah.
do something like
Yeah.
that. All
Um,
it does is hurt you.
Yeah. The other thing is that I love to see characters die because Realm's all about
It's
death.
all about death.
Yep.
That's what the game's about. So
Also,
you know.
I want to make a note on protesting things is that we really try to listen to what you guys have to say, and we try and fix problems that you guys call out and that
Yeah.
you care about. So don't kill your character, but find a more constructive way. Like, actually tell us what's bothering you and make a good case for why it is in the game's best interest to fix it. And then we're much more likely, because we're not going to fix it because you killed your guy, but we might fix it because you make a good argument for why it should be fixed. And if you do that, then you'll still have a guy to play the game once we fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Baba.
Baka
Baba
Incorporated.
Baba.
Baka Incorporated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aris Ray asks,
Sure.
is it
I think-
Arius Ray?
Arius Rhea?
Arius Rhea. Now that you have a YouTube channel, can we expect video along with the RealmCast audio? So we do not have any intentions of doing a video podcast.
I thought we were considering it.
Yeah, so there are a lot of considerations. Unfortunately, those things may be put on the back burner a little bit because I was going to be heading them up, and so Spornox would have to take them over, which would require some knowledge transfer first. So it may not happen right now. Sadly, we had some plans for Realm YouTube. Those will get put back into action eventually once people are up to speed.
Hopefully, we'll do some more videos in the future.
Yeah.
That's
There
where
was
we are on
a
that.
lot of stuff we wanted to do with video, and the new team may try to implement some of those things when they can. So moving on to the next one. That one is sad for me. So D-Mike asks, about the dungeon on testing, is there any special twist to it after you kill the 4 dragons? That I don't know because I died on the way. I was actually trying to play it. So
I'm thinking about adding something like that. So I don't know how much time you guys have had to look at this dungeon and really inspect it, but the idea behind it is that it actually changes depending on the order you killed the dragons in.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to try and emphasize that, but right now I'm really working on polish. Some of the dragon bosses, I think, don't have interesting enough behaviors, or they're not, on a par difficulty-wise with some of the other ones. So I'm going to work on polishing and making all of each battle a more exciting one. And then once I finish that, depending on how much time I have left, I will look into adding more to it and kind of making it a more complex system.
cool. Yeah, I found the black dragon to be the hardest, but I don't know what other
He's
people were
supposed to
running
be
into. Yeah.
harder.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the guy who killed me.
I like the red dragon the best. That's the only one that's probably going to stay fully as it is.
As it is right now, yeah. But cool. I think it's a neat dungeon,
Yeah.
and it's definitely like fun, sort of more interactive way to lay out the dungeon. So
yeah, it's neat.
it's cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
So ROTMG iObsidian asks, why aren't you guys showing off your cute faces?
So there's a potential, if I can get the other 2 on board here, to take a group picture of us before they leave and posting it.
I like that
You'll-
we're gonna give you
you'll
this
see
this
me.
picture of us right before we
I
leave.
think
Yeah.
there've been
So-
forum posts with all of your pictures on it already.
I
I
never
know
saw
that
it.
Mike
Really?
Sellers
I
has
thought
been shown a bunch of times.
And
I know
yes,
that you have
Sellers.
been shown a bunch of times. I know
I
that
thought
I
there was
have
one of
seen
you.
Tiff before.
I thought
There
was
may have
you.
been one of me because
There was
I
one
haven't.
thread where
hidden
someone was
too
like,
much.
"Look, it's not hard."
Yeah.
And they just
Yeah.
posted pictures.
Yeah, because
Like,
I
just did a
haven't
Google
really
search.
hidden. I gave my Twitter out
Yeah.
earlier
Yeah,
But
episodes, and
this would be a picture for you guys.
I don't know
Yeah.
if they ever
Yeah.
found use Warnox.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have
They
showed
have?
me, but I don't know if they've. Well, we don't need to give them
Yeah.
ideas, but potentially they're. I can't promise, but I would like to.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you may find a picture of all of us along with this this new podcast.
Yeah, I've been sick the past few days, so
So you're really skinny?
I lost 5 pounds. So just imagine me 5 pounds healthier. That's right.
Yeah, and imagine me with 5 pounds less beard hair.
So there you go.
So yeah, maybe we will show off our cute faces. What's our time at, Spornox?
We're at half an hour.
Oh,
Cool.
buddy. Okay.
Yeah, oh, buddy.
Okay, let's speed this up. And what time is it? Tiff's only got 10 more minutes,
All right.
sadly.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Go
So-
Wessifer. I only bring one question this time due to the fact that you will get a million with other people asking about the treasures. And the only thing I have on my mind is, do you plan to bring the new fame system to testing first? I mean, this is something that will affect the game in a major way and would rather have it done correctly than it being flawed and blah, blah, blah. So basically, are you going to be bringing the new fame system to testing first?
I assume by first you mean before the dungeon. And
No, he means before we push it to prod
Yeah.
to let people
yeah,
try it
it's going to
out.
testing- It's going to go to testing first.
Okay.
I think. I think it will. The only reason it will not go to testing first is if if based on the system there is no more data that we could actually gain by putting it on testing. So if there's a benefit to putting it on testing, then we will. So I think most likely yes.
Excellent. Good to know.
Okay, so the next question is just a repeat of that one, so we'll skip it. And go on to Nubbers. Man, has there been any possible solutions yet to get rid of the spam bots? I really want to see them go forever. So does everyone.
I do too.
There have been some
Yeah.
possible solutions.
We've
It's
got
just
some
we're working
ideas in
on
the
other
works.
things.
Okay.
We'll
Cool.
see. We'll see what gets implemented.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully there will be some stuff in the near future, but yeah.
Cool. The next question comes from Diocles. Would you start offering all the new but not limited class skins again? And would you find some way to give more than one offer at a time?
All of the new skins are available
Okay.
on the character selects page. When you select a character, you can buy any skin you want there, except for the limited ones. But I assume he means as a special offer. Is that what
Yeah,
as
I
the
think
package?
he's saying like more than one offer at a time. So
We currently are only capable of doing one package at a time.
Yeah,
So
w-
you can buy the skins a la carte, if you will, through the character selects page. It's very likely that we will do more packs with the skins, though.
cool.
Now that we have them all out, maybe we'll do one big one that has all of them for a
Oh,
discount.
nice. Yeah, that'd be cool. And his second question is, any thoughts on Canada Day? As someone said on the forums, lumberjack warrior skin with flannel dyes and a beaver pet.
What
day-
day,
Mountie-
what day
The
is it?
Mountie Mystic. I like that.
This is something that Brandon had brought up, but I'm so swamped. What day
Yeah.
is Canada Day?
I actually don't
Is it
know.
this month?
I don't know.
If it's this month, there's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, with the month, this is the last day of this month, so
Yeah.
If you guys have ideas, please post them in the forums about what kind of days are coming up that
Yeah.
means something
we
to
need to
you,
know
or-
at least 2 weeks in advance for any of these things.
It would be great if it was even longer.
Yes, ideally a month or a month and a half in advance.
So send us, send me a PM or to a link to a thread or something like that. Me being Bornox.
Hey, did we get any music? Did anyone do?
No, I didn't. We didn't get any music. So let's briefly interject here. Give us music, guys.
Yeah,
We
I'm-
want it.
Yeah.
I'm actually rehearsing my own theme song right now
Yeah,
on my
she has
iPhone
been.
app with the Moog, and so you don't want to hear that.
I want to hear it.
yours.
You have a Moog app on your
Yeah.
iPhone.
And
I know
pretty
some
cool.
of you guys are musicians out there.
yeah,
Yeah, so maybe we'll.
Yeah.
I've got a music app. Maybe we'll
You guys
team
can play
a
up
little
some
song.
music
Yeah.
Should
while
jam.
we're riding the BART, getting to work in the spare times, and we'll throw them up there
right on.
if you guys don't.
Okay. All right, moving along to G. What here? He asks the questions that really
Gee,
matter.
what?
That's what he said. He said
Yeah.
I asked. Okay. Okay, so what was the line of thinking in removing the potion drops in Godlands? Can someone please explain the reasoning behind that crazy idea?
So we removed the potion drops from Godlands and increased the frequency of them dropping in dungeons, and then also increased the frequency of the dungeons dropping themselves. So the idea was originally that it would balance out a little bit, but kind of rather than keeping the end game for a majority of the high level players from just kind of wandering around through that one little area killing the same monsters, give them a little bit more variety to the gameplay. So, saying here's more dungeons, it's more profitable to go through them, but we're also giving them to you, and kind of trying to expand that a little. But there's a big outcry against it, and there are really two sides of the coin. I think that in some ways it was a good idea, in other ways, it just was. It was messing with the system without adding enough new to compensate.
Yeah. It also meant that attack potions were impossible. to
Yeah,
find.
exactly, and it was unbalanced in some way because some potions are.
Yeah. But I think that the solution we landed on for release 10 has made everyone really happy.
Yeah.
So I think that one worked out really well.
Cool. And who would win in a fight, Deadpool or Batman?
So I've got some feelings about this question because generally when you ask people a comics question, who would win in a fight, and you pit them against Batman, everyone always chooses Batman, no matter what. Because Batman's whole, and they say,
Is
well,
Deadpool
assuming
the comedy guy?
yeah, sort of, and saying assuming Batman had time to prepare, he would beat, and then so that's always the answer, right?
Well, Batman isn't a fighter; he's a detective.
Right, and so, but he beats basically everyone in the DC universe. Anyone he goes up against, he basically beats them because he outthinks them. That's like his thing,
Yeah.
right? He prepares for it, he's ready for them, and he takes them down with a combination of martial arts skill and
God, again, I don't know that much about
preparation.
Deadpool. He doesn't have any superpowers, though. He's
So
just-
no, Deadpool has
The
the
guns.
healing factor equivalent to
Oh.
Wolverine. So he's part of the Weapon X project. So in the newer Marvel universe, those people part of Weapon X project are basically immortal. You essentially can't kill them.
Deadpool would win.
So I'm gonna say Deadpool would
I
win.
think that there's a possibility that there'd be like a stalemate situation where Batman maybe
He just couldn't get rid
Well,
of
I
him.
think Batman could conceivably. I think what he would do would be to create some sort of trap that
Yeah.
puts Deadpool in like limbo.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
like
Another
catches
dimension
him
or something.
somehow,
Yeah.
or puts
So
him
you
in a
got
state where he
the
can't
negative
fight.
zone would be a place to.
Yeah, I don't
to
think he would kill him. I think he
put,
would he might be able to kind of neutralize him.
Now, something that happened in Marvel Comics recently, well, there were two things that happened. They did a like kind of fourth wall breaking offshoot Deadpool story because Deadpool's books are all fourth wall breaking anyway. They did a thing called Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe where he fought everyone in the Marvel Universe and killed all of them. So with that knowledge, you'd think, well, yeah, maybe Deadpool would just beat Batman. But in the
villains and the heroes?
everyone, yeah. In the
that
main
sounds awesome.
in the mainline Marvel universe, though, Deadpool at that same point in time had his healing factor taken away and was completely vulnerable to anyone trying to kill him. So I think, like, yeah, there's an argument to be made. Batman could just take Deadpool's healing factor away through some kind of science and then kill him. But Batman
That's
doesn't
science
kill.
magic. Batman doesn't kill, but he would. I think he would neutralize him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
So
don't know
he
much
might
about
win.
Deadpool.
Deadpool is ruthless, though. He would just cut Batman's head off. So this is a hard question. Good question, guys. Gee, what? I want to hear what you think of our reasoning for an answer. I'm still going to go with Deadpool would
There's
win.
that Deadpool game coming out.
I know, and it looks awesome.
Really? I think it looks
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, really?
I mean, all I've seen was that one CG trailer of him
Yeah.
making like really bad quips.
See, I like his bad quips. The point is they're supposed to be bad. So
Yeah, but if you look at the environments, it looks
Yeah.
like a 2000. It looks like a PlayStation 2 game that they
that's
just,
every
like, upped the
that's
res
every
on.
comic book game. I feel like superhero
Not-
games
not
just have
Arkham City.
sparse environments.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
know they did a good job.
That game's amazing. Rocksteady.
Okay, so we can't waste too much more time because Tiff is going to have to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more question, Tiff?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you read this one because
Okay.
it's probably going to be your last one on
Okay. my last
RealmCast.
one. This is from Pipley. U3U.
I think that's some kind of emoticon.
Huh? Oh, okay. I'm like, what? I don't know. Zbornox, first of all, I want to say thank you for coming to one of my birthday wine cellars.
You're welcome. Sorry I died.
Secondly, will you please bless Heinus's and my realm marriage?
I will.
It would mean the world to both of us. And for Dash Ahead, what is your daily routine for taking care of that beard of yours?
I think we already went over that.
I only saw about half of it in the Kabam office tour, but I can already tell it's a glorious beard that needs a lot of special
Half of the
attention.
beard.
As always, please and thank you.
So I don't have a very good grooming regimen, as I
Massage
said
it.
earlier.
Massage it
I
every day.
do. I do wash my face every day. That's about it. I trim it about once every 2 months, I would say.
When you wash your beard or your face, do you just go
I,
up here?
I
or-
go. Yes,
Just
I
your
do get the
eyes,
one little
your-
spot below my eyes,
Your
and then
eyelids.
I get really in there. And
That sounds
Do you
fun.
wash your beard with shampoo?
I know
or
I
with
use face
soap?
wash for it. I used to use shampoo. It actually.
Are you supposed to use? I don't know.
No, the face wash is better.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily better for the beard, but it's better for my skin on my
Do you
face.
get if
so.
you use shampoo and conditioner on your beard? Does it just look like hair?
No, but it gets a little more greasy
Yeah.
if you put conditioner in it usually.
I was just
so.
imagining you with a long flowing
long
mane.
flowing.
You toss it over your shoulder.
So thank you, Pipley, but yeah, I don't pay a lot of special attention to my beard because, as I said, my beard is a product of my laziness, not a product of my vanity. So
Beards tend to be self-sufficient.
yeah, well, there are some people like those guys at
Yeah,
your Beard
they
7-Eleven who
care.
probably do a lot of work on their
Yeah.
beard. So
Well, I bet their beards would be all right too if they wanted. To
yeah,
sleep
they'd
for a
probably
day.
be fine.
Well, that brings a close to Tiffy Tiff's
Okay, guys.
realm casting. We're gonna break just for a second while she.
Oh my God, is this the fourth
let's
break in this?
say-
We don't need to
say
break.
goodbye to Tiffy Tiff
Let's just say
first.
bye.
Just say bye.
Bye, Tiffy
Bye.
Tiff.
I miss you.
Bye.
Yep, let's keep going.
Yeah, so Tiff is gone. We're just steadily losing people. The best part is that if we don't finish in the next half hour, we're going to lose Spornox too. And then it's just going to be Will and I sitting here. So today was a rough day. Tiff was out all week.
It was a strange day.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
I'm Toby asks, the Draconis dungeon is easy when you know which order to kill the dragons in, but what is the purpose of the dungeon? As in, does it drop any new items or anything like that? So far, the best I've gotten from it is a recomp.
Yeah, I mean, we already covered this. I'm going to be adding more. I think that the current version we put in testing, we just wanted to get balanced, so I don't think we had put drops in yet. But they will be in the next version that goes up on testing, so maybe you guys will start seeing them.
Sweet.
Okay, Iozu asked some questions we already covered, but he also asked, extra mashed or fried potatoes?
What's extra mashed?
Yeah, I don't know why he makes that
Is that
distinction.
mashed more than
Because is
than
that
normal?
like pure potato puree?
Yeah, like soup?
Because then I go with the potatoes or the fried potatoes.
I
but
would still go with extra mash.
Okay, so
I love mashed potatoes.
I would go with puree because it often comes with like filet mignon with like this amazing meat sauce.
and some au jus and like.
Yeah, I don't really like potatoes on their own. They need to be accompanied by
I
sauces.
agree.
Yeah, I love mashed potatoes because I love gravy so much.
Yeah,
so that's my thing.
One year, when I was little, I got my braces tightened like the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
and
no.
all I was allowed
Oh.
to eat was mashed potatoes and
okay.
gravy.
I
And
remember
it was
those.
just
You were
the
happy.
greatest thing ever. I just had this heaping volcano mountain in front of me.
I miss getting my braces tightened.
Yeah.
That was fun day.
I
Fun
don't
times.
miss that at all.
Hurt so bad.
I miss being a kid with perfect teeth who didn't need to have braces.
Yeah, you suck.
Because I don't have well, no, because I don't have perfect teeth anymore because I never had braces when I was growing up.
I miss being a beautiful infant.
Yeah, sucks.
I won baby.
Okay, let's keep going.
Nurox. I'd say it's Nurox. Yes, I did want to answer this one. There's a reason. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Will there be an update to the forums? These forums have served us for a good while now, and I believe an update is well due. So we use Drupal, and I'm taking some online classes about Drupal right now, and it's crazy. And I'm not any kind of developer, coder, builder of any sort. So I'm doing what I can, and I'm trying. And the thing is with Drupal, there are a lot of functions we actually can't implement. So some of the things you want, we won't be able to do. So we're not taking the forums off of Drupal. At least right now, we are not.
We don't have any
no
plans.
plans.
Yeah.
For that.
So I'm moving over to Kingdoms where they use vBulletin, and I'm
Yeah.
looking at vBulletin like, yeah, this is great
Right?
compared to this stupid Drupal.
So we're doing what we can. If you have ideas, let me know, and I will try to see if that's even possible. So, and we also work with the mods. They're very helpful because they're super brainiacs, especially when it comes to Drupal, and so they've been helping me out. So
Cool.
there you go.
So the answer to that question was maybe? Right? Yeah.
Maybe.
A
I mean,
multi-stage
we'll
Yeah.
do what we
Cool.
can.
Okay. So Merchant Co.
Oh.
So he's got a question. It's a good one too. Do you GMs want to read some erotica that I wrote? It's really good stuff.
Well, if you say it's good stuff.
So of course we want to read the erotica that you wrote, but I am really hoping that it is Realm of the Mad God oriented /fiction and not something else.
yeah.
So
Who do you ship, Merchant Co?
yeah,
That's
let us
what we
know who
wanna
you
know.
ship and who you're pairing up with this erotica, and I'll be there.
Cool.
Should I ask another one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Stolen Mojos wants to know, is there ever going to be new pets or die customization?
I'll let you a little
New pets?
gangster.
I mean, we
on
can't-
that.
Well, because it
flip it
said,
on new
is there
pets.
ever going to be? So is there?
I mean, is he asking if
He
there will
means,
be
is
no-
there going to be customization? And then he goes on and says, like a little Bess?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, well, Bess, is the tomb god,
Oh, right.
and so they're saying like a little Bess. Or you can make your own dies. That would complete the game. So maybe he's saying, could we at some stage in the game be able to say, hey, there's a cool enemy, I want to have it as a pet now, and make it a pet?
Maybe someday. We have no plans for that, and that's super far off. As for making your own dies, we've already talked about the dick problem. And
The what problem?
The dick problem.
They time to dick,
Time to
or
dick.
time to penis, rather.
Yeah,
Really?
Whatever.
Haven't you been on this
however you-
RealmCast
yeah,
before?
So,
Mike Sellers brought this up.
if we allow you to draw things, there's
It was
gonna be penises everywhere in
TTP,
the
I believe,
game.
is what it's called. Time to penis.
But we are experimenting. We do want to have more user-generated content in the game eventually. So we're kind of playing with some ideas, but that is way down the road.
Way down the road. Storm Peggy. Hello. Here's some questions. V. What's up with...
Again, that's an emoticon.
I know.
Okay,
I know,
okay.
I know.
At least
So-
that
I
time.
was
So
trying to
everyone
get
can
you.
imagine.
Yeah.
V.V.
V.V.
What's up with the pot drop rates? I seem to be getting less Godland pots than pre-9, release 9.
I think you're imagining. I don't know. We put
Imagining?
them back.
Okay. What's up with the horrid lag the last 2 days?
What web browser are you using?
Yeah,
Because
it's
if
a
you're
great
using
question.
Chrome is basically broken right now with
Yeah.
Flash. So don't use Chrome. Use a different one. Use Firefox or Safari if you're on a Mac. Don't use Internet Explorer. That web browser sucks.
Oh my gosh. That automatically pulled up the other day when I clicked on a link and I couldn't get it off.
Yeah,
It took
it's the worst thing.
forever.
You still have it on your computer?
I didn't
No,
know.
we have to have
I
it for
didn't know.
QA purposes. But
And also, any chance we can know the white bag drop percentage from dungeon bosses?
I mean, that's totally dependent. It's not one drop rate.
I think
Every-
he wants you
every
to go
boss
through
is-
for
I'm
each
not
boss
gonna
and
do
tell him.
that. I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm sorry.
So
We also were changing these numbers. We just upped a lot. We just upped everything.
Yeah.
Time in the dungeons. So I
And
don't know
I'm-
how long it'll
yeah.
stay, but
I like that Storm Peggy attributes these questions to Giga Ownage, right? So either we made a mistake
We
and these
could've.
were actually from Giga Ownage, not from Storm Peggy, or those are one and the same.
maybe they's collaborated.
Yeah.
That's what I was laughing about. If you read this, then I will love you all forever.
So someone's going to love
yeah,
us, right?
It's either Giga or Storm Peggy.
Or they're the same person. Okay, so moving on. Karasword says, hello again. My name is pronounced Karas Sword.
Well, finally.
Yeah, I know. Because it really looks like Karasword when I read that. There's no other way for me to take it.
Nope.
Did you say hero?
He said hero, yeah.
Hero Crash.
I wouldn't read it hero unless someone wrote it hero. But, yeah. I find that a little racist, personally. But okay.
Yeah, think of Scooby Doo.
I don't know.
You think of Scooby Doo?
Yeah.
I
It
think
does
of
sound
I
like
think
Scooby-
of English.
But
yeah.
English is also not affiliated with any specific nationality.
No, I know. So ethnocentric. Sorry, not racist.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Karasword says.
Or Sword.
No, Karasword says, from the last cast, I hear Tiffy Tiff loves me as well.
Oh, Tiff.
Yay! That made my day, week, month, year, decade, century, millennia. You get the point.
It's a long time.
Yeah, I know. I like how they were all singular until we got to millennia. Anyway, so Karasword has a few questions. Will the UT drop rate be important?
What?
Interesting question.
Yes, it's important.
Yes, it is, because that's how you get UTs. Do treasure sets, if we're not understanding this, Karasword, PM one of us and let us know afterwards, or post it on the SoundCloud. Will the UT drop rate be important? That was that one, sorry. Do
Yep.
treasure sets perform separate functions, or do they all work the same? Oh, well, we're not going to get into those details
Yeah,
yet,
we
are
don't. We can't talk about that.
Okay. Will I ever be able to meet Tiffy Tiff in-game? Cue lonely song.
Probably not anymore.
Probably not. That is really lonely. I'm
Unless
sorry,
she plays
Karasword.
and you find her
Yeah,
someday.
maybe she'll come back someday. Will we ever get part 2 of the Kabam office tour? I want to
hoping.
see y'all's faces, Heart. If we do get part 2, which we're hoping we do, we'll make sure that we don't film it portrait style and it's actually landscape format. As a follow-up to Pipley's question, where are the Nexus Bun Buns? Now, I didn't remember that part of her question, but the bunnies,
Well, they're there.
are they there? Where are they then?
They're
Just-
around the Nexus.
Okay.
I think I haven't checked, so but
So
there's
maybe
no
they're gone.
reason why the bunnies wouldn't be there.
Okay, I hope they're still there because people like
Yeah,
them.
but as for the faces, you guys were thinking about maybe.
Yeah, we
so
were
you
thinking about
might-
showing our faces anyway.
Yes,
Okay. Tacos Plox. If the other players don't
So
like
you
it,
guys have influenced the players.
We have.
I know,
Much with
really,
the
we've-
It's
taco
been
love.
wonderful.
I know because
I was
I've-
getting tweets. People assume that I eat tacos every day now. I get
but you
tweets
do like tacos a
I
lot.
like tacos.
so-
It's not an everyday food. for
Oh,
me.
okay. Before we
Tacos
move
are
on, I
sometimes
just wanted to say that Nom Nom Truck came and did their tacos here for lunch one day.
It was really
I
and
missed
you
it.
had mentioned a long time ago that Nom Nom's tacos were excellent. And I was a little skeptical because I didn't care for their banh mi that much. It was amazing
they're
when
really
they
good.
came and
Their tacos
catered.
are great.
Their tacos are top notch. That was excellent.
I missed it.
Yeah, that's sad. It was really good. One of
Yeah.
the better lunches we've had,
They
actually.
had that sauce.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
know.
what it is. It's amazing.
Well, it's sriracha mayonnaise is actually
Is
what
it
it is.
really?
Yeah.
Sriracha.
so good.
Yeah.
Sriracha's good with everything.
Yeah. So that was really, or it could have been sriracha, some other
We're
kind
not
of.
talking about our new
Yeah.
New
GM, by the way. We're talking about the sauce.
The sauce.
No,
Yeah, we
the
didn't. We
sauce
weren't
known
smearing
as sriracha.
sriracha on our stuff, but we were
my roommate says
sriracha.
sriracha.
Yeah, I say
that how it's-
sriracha.
is that
I
how
say
it's
sriracha
pronounced?
too because that's how it's pronounced.
Really?
Well, I'm not no Thai expert, so I don't know how it's really.
So apparently,
pronounced,
sriracha or sriracha,
Yeah.
if you will, is actually an American product.
It
It's
is,
just
yeah.
branded to look Asian.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
why.
But the Asian people love it too. Everybody loves it. It's amazing.
Yeah,
an
you know,
amazing sauce.
Good stuff.
I dated someone from Japan for a while, and she loved it, but she had never discovered it till she came
Well,
here.
it's
And
more
she
of a
called
Korean
it
thing.
She called it rooster sauce always. She never called it sriracha.
My girlfriend called that for quite a while.
Yeah, or the other word for rooster that I won't say on the air lest we have to bleep it.
I don't think that. Really?
If you say it in that setting, you don't have to bleep it, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
so.
Okay. But there's. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well,
Something about
sauce is
sauces.
good. Sauce is great, man. Okay.
Sauce
I was
is
gonna talk
good,
about
but we
Kewpie, I
we
think,
should,
but I think it's getting off.
Oh well, Kewpie. I love Kewpie too.
Oh, there we go.
I
Got
mean,
it in there.
that is
Kewpie is Japanese mayonnaise.
yeah, no other kind of mayonnaise compares.
It's got a little Cupid on it, and it's
Yeah.
got a really squishy bottle.
Mm-hmm. And the bottle is one of those squeeze bottles that rests on its top, and you just squeeze
It's so
out
squishy,
mayonnaise.
though. It's
and-
way squishier
yeah,
than any
yeah,
American
squishier
bottle.
than anyone that you could imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Very
like
squishy.
It
picture
feels
like,
like-
rubbery, like
It feels like you're squeezing like a bunny with mayonnaise in it.
bunny just filled with mayonnaise and just mayonnaise pouring out of its mouth. Yeah.
Beautiful. That sounds great.
Okay, so anyway, Carassword. I'm sorry we didn't finish all your
Yeah,
questions
we have
yet.
to finish. We're
Tacos
at,
Plox. If the other player, oh yeah, what
We're
time are
at
we?
51. We're
Okay,
at 52.
if the but actually we're almost done. So if the other players don't like it, I'll do infinite private runs with Tiffy Tiff. Love, much more romantic than beaches and tacos faux life. Hope that I didn't ask too many questions. Honestly, you barely asked any questions
Yeah,
'cause
we
most
just
of them were
rant-
more like
ran-
assertions
rambled.
about stuff. Good. So thanks, Crassword. Those were fun ones.
And Cheesehead, pronounced Cheesehead. Thank you for that.
I really love
pronunciation.
this because it says Cheesehead here so many times on here. It says submitted by Cheesehead, and then he goes, first of all, my name is pronounced Cheesehead. And he just spells it the exact same way.
How would you mispronounce cheesehead?
And then in parentheses, he writes Cheesehead again after that with a hyphen between cheese and head. So hilarious, Cheesehead.
Thank you,
Hilarious.
What's the treasure's purpose? What will the treasure's purpose be, and do they have to do with the Elder Realms?
No, can't tell you, or can't tell you no.
How will you be changing the gold fame shops? How much fame will a die cost?
All the dies cost different amounts, so the amount of fame that a gold thing costs will be related to the gold price. So an expensive gold thing will be more expensive in fame. A cheap gold thing will be cheaper in fame.
But it's not going to be a straight conversion.
I think it might be straight, but
Oh, really?
that's more of a
But we have
branding
variable pricing and
kinda-
stuff anyway, so it's
Yeah.
yeah.
We're not sure yet.
And I'm gonna skip the last part.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
Bump the mic stand there.
Cool. So the
out
next
of the
question
Duat.
comes from the Duat. Have you guys thought about adding a new event? And someone was quick to point out afterwards. It was like 2 comments later about the Dragon Head.
Yeah, there's a new event.
So there is going to be a new event. And then when is the next big, not just bug fix? Oh, this is why I chose this one. Not just bug fixes and prosthetic update coming out. So sorry to say, I think the Duat you meant aesthetic updates, not prosthetic ones. But prosthetic updates would be pretty fun too,
Yeah, we enjoyed
like
that.
fake arms and stuff.
It's just like a fake dungeon. It just looks like
Yeah,
a dungeon.
it looks like a dungeon, but it doesn't function
Yeah,
quite like
it's
a
just
dungeon.
cardboard cutouts instead of monsters.
So, but he does want to know when is the next big update that's not bug fixes
Well,
and
we have this new
prosthetic
dungeon
updates.
coming out, and that will hopefully be out in about 2 weeks, maybe. And then in addition to that, I have a low-level dungeon, which I mentioned
Mm-hmm.
last RealmCast, and that's basically done. I'll probably just hold on to it for polish
Mm-hmm.
until I've gotten through, because this current dungeon needs more love. So when that one's in good state, so they might come out together.
Cool.
And that's probably the next big one.
Right on. So, and then the final question from the Duat is to Tiffy Tiff. Sadly, she's not here. I apologize, the
Is it
Duat.
one we can answer for her?
Yeah. Tiffy Tiff, do you think you could work on an in-game taco item? Honestly, I feel like she probably won't have enough time to do that anymore. So the answer is probably no. But we could task Zbornox with trying to make one for
I
you.
will definitely work on that.
That doesn't mean it's going to end up in the game, but she can make one.
Yep.
She can work on it for sure.
Wawawa asks, will the death windows come back soon?
Death window.
Like I know it's going to be called Graveyard now or something like that, right?
Oh,
The breakdown of your own player deaths.
yeah. That was supposed to be ages ago.
Yeah.
Right now, all the engineers are busy. It's on our list of things, and so whenever an engineer gets a free time, and we'll look at the mountain of things that we want done, and they'll pick from that mountain, and eventually it will get picked, and then it will go in.
There you go.
Will it stop making a pop-up whenever we click on gold and fame and or the X days left? So like, yeah.
Are you talking about the buy pop-up when you click on you can turn that off, I believe.
It's
in
in
settings.
options.
Yeah, in the options. If you don't want that.
Let us know if that doesn't work for some reason.
And will the trickster be able again to push the buttons and tombs with his prism? It was a wonderful ability of the tricks. Please don't remove it.
I guess not. I don't know. I can't remember.
This was a thing
This
that.
was a fix I thought that we put in.
Yeah, so this was something that happened quite a while ago, actually. I think it was over the
I
summer.
remember investigating this.
And yeah, we were skeptical that it ever worked that way previously, but players were adamant that it had.
There was
in
some
the
sort
past.
of exploit that I
Yeah.
fixed, but it wasn't that. It was something worse.
Hmm.
And maybe that was broken through my fixing of the...
Yeah.
It's
so,
probably going to stay as it is, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It may be too tricky even to try and change it at all. So.
There's no behavior in the game right now that allows a monster or in-game object to look at the double of a trickster and make any sort of judgment or do anything based on that. So if it ever did that, it was actually doing something else and it just seemed like it was doing that.
Okay. Well, there you go. So thanks, Wah. What's our time?
57.
Oh, we're going to be good.
All right,
We're going to
let's-
be right on the dot.
Let's do it.
And also, we're a little under what it is because there's slight breaks. So, so Dala asks, regarding new pets, with the amount of new pets dropping in the realm, have you considered adding a zoo sort of feature to the vaults? Just let the pets sort of roam around after you purchase them, and when you need to use it, you walk up to it and interact or something.
Yeah, we've considered that. I'm working on something kind of like that.
Yeah.
But we're still in discussion mode.
So Dala says that has 2.5 vaults full of pets that are taking up vault space.
Wow.
It's rather annoying, and I
No,
don't want to
have
get
that
rid
many-
of
How
them.
many? How do you have that many pets? I mean, we had a problem day where we accidentally made the drop rates of pets
Right.
massively high.
It's possible. We can't really. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, maybe. I think a petting zoo is kind of a fun idea, but
Definitely fun.
okay.
Frog Boffin.
Hey, you want to
Oh,
do
I'm
it?
sorry. I thought you were done and you were going onwards. Are you done?
I am done, and you said Frog Boffin. I was going to
Frog
let
Boffin,
you
all right.
read the question, but then you didn't.
I'm confused.
Suspense.
Go.
How can I sacrifice my guildmates to Oryx?
We don't currently have any feature like that.
We really
Yeah,
should.
but you could. I guess you could trick your guildmates into somehow getting into.
You do a
orc-
solo castle orcs run and then just bail, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know how you
I
could
don't
do
know
it.
how to do that.
You could let us know and trick your guildmates into going somewhere. We'll go spawn orcs for
Yeah,
you.
we'll only do that in testing though.
Yeah.
Yep.
But on testing, if you want to do that, we can. We'll kill your. We'll let you sacrifice your guildies to orcs.
We can continue the conversation, Frog Boffin.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Frog Bobben's one of our new mods, so yeah.
We can.
Okay, cool. So this is our last question, and it's a series of questions for Willem because somehow we've decided that you're some sort of Adventure Time expert, and people really want to challenge
pretty
you.
badly in the last
I
couple.
know they really want to challenge your
They're
knowledge,
getting
though.
really obscure.
Yeah. So Pie Cake has a bunch of questions, and they're only giving you 10 questions or 10 seconds to answer each one. So
But they are true and false.
they're true or false. So first question.
Are we timing this?
I'll time it in my head.
Okay.
So, first question. Jake's an attention seeker.
True.
Correct. Question 2. Finn loses more often to Jake on video games.
I gotta say true.
True. 3. A melon has a family of fruit that do stuff.
Yes, true. That's true.
This says false, which is interesting.
Well,
'cause
they
I think
they like roll around kind of.
Yeah.
They don't do active things.
Okay.
They rest. No, he's right. He rescues Melon. They just sit there.
Oh,
They don't do
okay.
anything.
So, question 4. Finn is afraid of large volumes of water. This is a trick
Yeah,
question. I
he's
think.
afraid of the ocean.
Oh, you got it right. He's not afraid of large volumes of water, but he is afraid of the ocean. 5. Bubblegum has died more than once.
Well, she was like reborn as a little girl. I don't know.
That's not dying, though.
I only remember her dying once, and when she gets like possessed by the lich. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
really dying. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's false, according to this player, and I think that they're right.
I don't even know if she died then.
I don't think she
I think
did.
she's just possessed.
Yeah, but okay. Number 6. The party god is a giant cat head.
Oh, this is in the cloud. No, I think it's a wolf.
Yeah, I like that. There's a party god in both Realm and in Adventure
Yeah, I
Time.
got confused for a minute.
Yeah,
I think it's a wolf with a baseball cap.
yeah, that is false as well. You've gotten all of these right essentially. Number 6. The ultimate tart is only eaten at the back rubbing ceremony.
I don't think it's called the ultimate tart, but I believe that that's true.
Yeah, they said true here.
I think it's what is it called? I can't remember what it's called.
Okay. Number 8. Jake's imagination is more powerful than Finn's.
Yes, that's way true.
Yep. Number 9. The Lich King controls a snail to do his bidding.
True.
Yep. Number 10. You're the ultimate Adventure Time fan besides me.
Probably false.
Yeah, they said
Love
true.
Adventure Time.
They said true, but I would also say that Adventure Time's so popular that it'd be hard to be the ultimate Adventure Time fan.
I may be one of the ultimate ones with a podcast
Yeah.
that talks about it.
Yeah, probably that.
But yeah.
Okay, so
there's this is Dash Ahead's final podcast.
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, I believe he'll stop back.
I actually think I'll come by next week to help you guys with the transition.
Sounds good.
And to make sure Sriracha and Buff Soldier actually talk.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, I'll probably
just
come by.
because you're not going to be GMing.
Yeah, well, I'll still be GMing, just not around you guys.
Just because you're not. I meant on Realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They banished me to a weird row. I'm
Right
not happy
behind.
about it.
Oh gosh.
They're moving me too.
Oh, really? But they're not putting you next to a big
I'm sitting
pillar.
where Brandon's. I love the pillars.
I don't like it. They're not big enough to hang my Adventure Time poster, actually.
See, I prefer
it's too narrow.
to not be. I prefer no one around me.
Oh.
I like solitude.
So I like solitude as well, but I also like to blab at the person next to me.
Which I enjoy.
Spornox knows. I do it all day. I like to mutter under my breath, too, and have someone chuckle when I do it. And if there's no one near me, no one can chuckle while I mutter.
You just draw a picture of a person on the.
Oh,
column.
that's an okay. I have a Paper Mario decal, like big sticker
Yeah.
stuck on there, so I can look at Paper Mario and be comforted a little bit. But I can't put my Adventure Time poster up, which is sad. It's signed by the Princess Bubblegum voice actress
Wow.
and the Ice Queen voice
Is
actress.
it
so
actually? It's
it
bigger
is-
Than the
it is too big to fit on the column.
Well,
Yeah.
both-
It's too
this
wide.
One side of the column is wider than the other.
It doesn't fit on any of the sides. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, so
So thank you to Dash Ahead for being the brainchild behind the
Yeah.
original RealmCast, and we will see you around.
thanks for having me, guys. And yeah, hopefully I'll come talk to you guys again.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.